Hi everybody. So you know my series right now is jawlines and jowls, and how prevention is key, of course, but we're not all, screamed by our mothers when we were young to wear sunscreen. In my culture, is it same with you, Azifa? Yes. Put on your sunscreen. I was like 16 years old, put on your sunscreen. Don't go in the sun, because in our culture, it's the more fair you are, the more beautiful you are, right? That's what they always consider until you come to Canada. Everybody wants a tan, right? So prevention is great. Use your sunscreen, don't smoke, hydrate, blah, blah, blah. But right now we have situations where we maybe didn't do that, and we are a little over 40, 50, maybe 60. Wazifa, you're like in your early 60s. She's come to me for 4 or 5 years now, and I have to say how amazing her collagen is in her face. Like, I don't know what it would look like because we'll never know, but I think that your glow, the quality of your skin, the side effect of the sutures has been pretty promising for you, right?
And the upkeep of skincare.
Yes.
In combination.
Well, of course, the skincare, ingesting collagen is really important. Actually, Dr. Rajani has an amazing video on ingesting collagen. If you guys want to watch that, I think it's great. Having collagen by mouth, estrogen's a big deal for us, especially over 40. So I'm not going to get into those details right now, but we're just going to talk about how do we fix these jowls. Of course, you can use fillers, and you can, use different modalities. You can use Morpheus, you can use Thermage. There's a lot of laser energy devices that can be used. I think they work better when you're just in the beginning, you're having early signs of joweling, not so much when you have them. So when you have them, I think it's something where I love threads, and I'm all about threads. So I'm going to show you how I would do. So Wazifa's been coming to me for a long time. So what we're working on for her is just really maintenance. So even with aging, like, this is what I'm saying. We do this regularly. She's got great skin. To do her face for me is easy because she has, I'm gonna put a suture here. I'm gonna put a lateral reverse, and look, she's gonna have this incredible result with that little bit of extra tension. And that's because she already has great skin in her 60s. That is what I'm looking for. This is easy maintenance when you're already have this great skin to work with. So let me show you how we're going to actually just do this in a really quick procedure, because she's not starting from scratch. Maybe if she was starting, 4 or 5 years ago, that procedure, I would have been a little bit more aggressive. We would have to do a little bit more work. But I find now my whole protocol has gone to see me every 6 months. Let's just do the area that's causing the most discomfort, that you don't like, that bothers you when you're looking in the mirror, when you're taking pictures, and so on and so forth. We also spend a lot of time in front of our devices, whether it's a computer or iPhone, and the blue light has been now showing to cause a lot of free radical damage and breakdown and thinning skin, and all of that along with just aging. So let me show you mechanically how we're going to correct this, and how she's going to continue with her great way of life to keep this maintained. So check out my other videos. I have videos on prevention, on at-home maintenance that you can do. And then of course, when you come in to see us, you're gonna be watching to see how we actually do this, and we mechanically lift, and we make you happy. And then, there is one point that I wanna make about the jowls. For some people, it's thinning skin and sag from the mid-face. For some people, depending on culture and ethnicities, it's the fat pad that just seems to grow. It really has. That's why, I never do anything that's over the phone. Like, there's a standard procedure cost, there's a standard way of doing it. It's impossible. So when anybody will message our office, we'll always tell them that you're going to have a in video consult with me, so I can just get an idea of what I'm looking at, and then I can give you a better idea. And we always give a range for your procedure, as opposed to one standard price. So for Wazifa, I'm doing maintenance, and it's easy peasy when you got great skin like this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-vector lift, which basically means I need to just give her a little mid-face lift, a jowl lift, and a jawline contouring. And it's like really, one thing I want you guys all to watch if you're a provider, the suture should just really slide to the area where you want it to go, like this. I haven't given her Lido all the way through, and I also haven't given her Lido with a cannula. And that's because I know my plane, I'm comfortable with my plane, and if you use cannulas for filler, you're not going to be using Lido with your filler. So why would you use it with your threads? It's only because you don't have enough practice in the beginning to know your plane, because you can see how comfortably she tolerated that suture going in. And it's my lido is really only at the entry point. So the key is just having your hand so ever used to what it should feel like when you're going in and adding your suture in a very smooth fashion, because the whole point of having a cannula is so you're not having jagged movements, so you're not damaging tissue while you deposit and embed your suture. And if you are in the right plane, you should just get this kind of lift that we were able to tackle that jowl. Now at this point, you have to just decide whether you want one suture to tackle that jowl or you want two. Mine are 19100 V3s. They're a molded cog, and I like to generally give one, at least two. If you're older than 40 and you have this type of joweling, I like to give two to support this area. So like you see how much smoother that's come up now? Okay. Stabilize the jaw. You okay, Wazifa?
Yep.
Talk to me about your discomfort between 0 and 10. For the sake of the audience, they're probably thinking that you're being very brave.
No, well, for me, it would feel like a 4.
Yeah. And stabilize the jawline. And then I'm going to do a nice lateral lift for her, because when you do a nice lateral lift, you lift the neck as well, and I find that everybody's quite happy with that. That'll always also support the gonial angle and give it that nice shape that everybody wants to see, right? So nice smooth movements. Again, I've only put lido at the entry points. And let's see, that looks so gorgeous. So if you just, even if you can bring the camera around and just show her angles, they look absolutely phenomenal. And of course we'll have her sit up, because everything looks better when you lie down. Oh, you came up fast. She's definitely a veteran, and she knows it's going to be great. There you go. It looks fantastic, right? And how do you feel overall?
Good.
Pain, discomfort. So you see there's a bit of a pull there. I check all the little face spots. Just give it a little press. It's all good. Nope, everything's in situ. It looks fantastic. So don't forget to subscribe if you love these videos. Case Corner, everyone. I don't even know what I'm shooting when I'm shooting it, actually, because it's just one of those things. I wake up and I go, let's do a video on this. So I hope you love them. If there's anything you really want to watch, please write it down in the comments below. Thank you.